What's up guys, TG back here with another The 100 video discussing where the transported characters could be. At the end of last episode, we saw Clark make a deal with Bill. He lets her friends leave Bardo and go to safety, and in return she brings him to the destroyed flame. Bill agreed, and we saw Octavia, Hope, Miller, Echo, Nyla, and Jordan go through the anomaly, but not back to Sanctum. They are to stay where he put them until Clark follows through with her side of the deal. He did not say where they are, and only he knows, but he did say that they are safe, and I do believe that. So obviously they are not on Sanctum or Bardo, and we have 3 other planets that we have visited so far. The first is Skyring, which we could easily rule out. There's no way they could be there because by now they'd all be old and close to death. The next is Etheria, and I don't believe they are there either. It could be safe at times, especially on the ground level, but the journey to get out of there is too dangerous. Bill does manipulate a lot, and he is untrustworthy, but I do think he's keeping his word here when he says they are safe. That's why I don't think they are there, and also that's the same in Nakara. It's definitely not habitable for too long with the temps, and it is a dangerous journey through the cave to get out of there. So that officially rules out every new place we have visited since they left Earth, which leaves 2 more options. The first option is another Aegis 3 planet. The planets that were visited by the Aegis team were Alpha, which is Sanctum, Beta, which is Skyring, and then Epsilon, Gamma, and Delta, and those 3 do not refer to Bardo, Etheria, or Nakara. I don't think that's 100% confirmed, but there's no evidence of Aegis 3 being on any of those planets, and we know that Bardo was first visited by Bill and his cult, so that it completely rules out Bardo as being one of them. And then I think the other 2 he just visited during his journey. So that leaves 3 planets, Delta, Gamma, and Epsilon as possibilities. We haven't seen them, we don't really know much about them, and we don't know if they're safe, but if Bill has that info, maybe he sent them there. And then the last option, which I think could be really crazy and interesting, is them being sent back to Earth. We know it got destroyed back in Season 5 at the end, leaving it uninhabitable, but it has been over 100 years since that happened, so it is slightly possible that it's starting to recover and be survivable again. Even if it's not survivable, it's not necessarily unsafe. They might not be able to survive on it long term due to the lack of resources and the inability to farm because of the nuclear apocalypse, but they can stay there for a few hours or a few days while waiting for Clark to get the flame, and then once that happens, they can go back. We know the stone is in the bunker, which could withstand nuclear apocalypse, so that will be okay and still fine, and they will have no problem getting off Earth. I really do think this is the most likely scenario, and I hope that happens because I think it will be really cool to see how Earth currently is after all these years. Maybe it's even recovered enough to the point where they can return to it and live there. But that's it for this video, giving my thoughts on where the group could have been sent. It really can be any of the planets I discussed, but I do believe we will be seeing Earth again. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and let me know where you think they are down below in the comments.